What's up guys, welcome back to another video. So I know that a lot of people going into New Year's and with New Year's resolutions, they're all about like wanting to get healthy or like figuring out how to lose weight or all those kinds of things, and I'm like one of those people. Every new year I always think like, this year I'm gonna work out more, or I'm gonna try to go dairy free this year, or that kind of stuff. And so just in light of that time, I really wanted to do a video about having like healthy habits and healthy routines that aren't about losing weight, and it's not about like looking skinnier or anything like that. It's more about just feeling good and how to feel good both physically and mentally, because for me, mine go like super hand in hand. When I don't have time to take care of myself or I'm not taking care of my mental health, then usually that's when I feel the worst physically also. If you're not taking care of yourself though, you're not able to take care of other people, and that's something that I've learned a lot. And I think especially in college, like you get so busy and you run out of time, and it's easy to forget to like make yourself a priority and specifically make your health a priority. So I think that one of the best ways that you can actually do that is by having routines and having habits. That's just what you do and it's a priority. So I'm gonna go through some of the things that are like my routine or my habits that I do to make myself feel good. I wanna start, oh my gosh, I have all my notes on my phone, but my phone's frozen. Okay, I wanna start with food. So I have had a very interesting relationship with food throughout like my 21 years. When I was younger, I had a really fast metabolism, so I ate absolutely everything. And then when I got into high school, because of my sport, you were like really supposed to be skinny and look really good. So then I developed a little bit of an eating disorder in high school, and it was never anything like super extreme, but I was just incredibly obsessive about what I ate. I counted my calories like crazy, and it was just like so bad for me. And then with that, I would get really neurotic about what I was eating, and I like really needed to know exactly what I was gonna eat like for the whole week before. So some of that is obviously like really not good. But something that I've like learned from that and taken with me is that for me personally, planning out meals and what I'm gonna eat really helps me. So I try to go grocery shopping every single week, like at least twice a week. For example, I always get lemons, I always get detox tea because it makes me feel really good. I have like a list of things that I get every single time. And then something else that's really important, I think, is that you're trying new recipes and you're trying new food, because for me personally, like I get kind of bored of eating the same things, and then I'm like, oh, I just want to go eat out, or I get like really uninspired by stuff and then I want to go eat out. And eating out, like obviously there's times and places where like it's really good and it's really fun, but if you can make your food at home, like it's gonna be so much better for you, and you're saving money. And also like every time you go out, like you don't know exactly what's in the food you're eating, where if you're making it at home, you know exactly what it is. And so this is really hard in college because everyone wants to eat out literally all the time, but you just have to try to remind yourself that like cooking at home is better. That's why I like really try to plan out and go to the grocery store with like meals in mind of what I want to eat or what's gonna be good for the week, or like I'll try to go and buy stuff to make juice, and then I'll juice enough for like every morning for the whole week, and I'll like make little things like that. And I think that planning out and having ideas of food that you want, and then also going to the store and making sure you have food that you're excited about, is like really helpful. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about mental health now, because mental health in college it's pretty much impossible to feel good all the time when you're in college. Like it is so hard because you have so much stress on you and there's so much happening, and I don't know, it's a huge transition time. But what I do to keep myself organized, because I'm like very much so, I need to have everything organized all the time, where I feel like really kind of out of control. So I'm like such a list maker. I write everything down. I use Google Calendar religiously. I put my workouts in there. Sometimes I'll even put meal times if like I have a really busy day and I need to know when to eat. I put my work schedule, my classes, I put assignment due dates, I put like things that are really important that I need to get done on there. And that's just a really good way for me to like constantly know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And then another thing that I use is my planner, and this is the best planner on the planet. I'll just show you. It's super simple, really minimalistic. You can barely see it, but it just has the dates, and then it just has like it has it has the dates, and then it has like a daily schedule for times of things, and then it has like a task checklist, and I use that, and I literally put everything I could possibly think of down, because if I like think of something, then it bugs me all day, but if I write it down, then I can kind of stop thinking about it. So writing things down is huge, huge, huge. Another thing that I have that I love is this little notepad that sits on my desk. It's called the Daily Reflect, and you pick what day it is and you pick what like mood you're in. Like, it has little smiley faces on there, and then it has daily action. So today I will. This one is more of a mental thing for me, where my planner is more like productive, what do I need to get done, and this is more of something that I can like track to see how I'm doing mentally. So it has try 1 or 2 of these per day for a happier me. It has journaling, exercising, call a friend, meditate, read a book, create something, pet an animal, pamper yourself, do yoga, light a candle. So it's just like all these little cute things you can do for yourself. And then it says a healthier me, and it has, you can write your workout for the day, how much water you've had, how much fruit, how much veggies, if you stretched. And it's just like a really good way, for me at least, to like every single day remind myself that I need to be taking care of myself. And then also I can look at this and I can see what kind of things help and make me feel better. So that's my 2 cents on mental health. I also just want to disclaim this with saying that these are things that work for me. This obviously isn't going to work for everyone. This is what I've learned over my past like 3 years at college, or 4, oh my god, 4 years at college, of things that really do help me and like help make me feel good and help make me more productive, but also mentally sane, because you have to work at it in college. That doesn't come easily. Okay, we're talking about working out. So for me, with working out, I've been struggling with it a lot, about like finding the right routine for me, or like the right workout that works for me, because I don't feel like when I go by myself I really get that much done, and I have never been able to give myself like a full complete workout on my own. And for some reason I've always kind of been against classes, but I think that's because I've always just been kind of lazy. Like, I like don't like that in classes like you actually have to work hard. Like, over the past year I've like started to like them more, and recently I've been taking like a lot more. So what I'm doing right now for working out is I'm taking bar 3 classes, and I set up my schedule with school this term so that I had like 10 o'clock every day during the week. Like, I don't have anything until noon, so I can, like, 10 is my time every single day where I can go work out. And like, I am making that, it's on my calendar, and it's something that I'm gonna go do every day. And it doesn't necessarily mean like every day I'm going like really hard and I'm gonna work out like really hard, but it's more about just like every day at 10 I'm doing something for my body, whether that means I'm taking a walk, or I'm going and I'm literally just gonna go to the gym and stretch, or I'm gonna go on a run, or I'm gonna go to the gym, or I'm gonna take a class. I'm doing something that's good for my body. Now my schedule is Tuesdays, I'm gonna pull it up so I remember. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm taking a 10 o'clock bar class at bar 3. And I really like bar 3 classes because it just like, it makes me feel really good. Like, it's a workout that I leave and I just feel stronger and I feel really good. And that's one of my favorite things about working out. So I'm taking Tuesday and Thursday morning bar 3 classes. And then I'm taking a 10 o'clock yoga and meditation class on Friday mornings. And then on Saturdays, I'm taking a cycling class at noon with my friends. And then on Sundays, I'll either take a morning bar class or I'll do an evening cycling class with my friends. So that's kind of what my plan is right now. And then Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm gonna, like, depending on how my body feels, I'll do whatever I feel like I need to do. So if I feel like I need to stretch one day, or if I feel like I haven't worked out that hard, maybe I'll go work out at the gym by myself, or that kind of stuff. But that's sort of my schedule for right now. And the most important thing, in my opinion, is just that you get yourself into a schedule of like, I'm going every single day, and it doesn't matter necessarily what exactly you're doing, but just the act of like going will make you feel better, and at least it does for me. So I've been thinking that I might make a video at the end of this month of like showing my like January workout like progression, and like trying to figure out what's right for me, and like going to all these classes and kind of do like a review slash transformation something. I don't really know. Or maybe I'll do it in February, where I do like bar and cycling or something like that. But let me know if that would be interesting. I've seen people do videos like that and I really like watching them, but I don't know if I'm weird or if other people like it too. The last kind of routine, whatever, health thing that I want to talk about is your morning and your evening routines. For me, this is like so so huge to my mental health and like me feeling good about what I'm doing. In the mornings, it's super important for me that I wake up, I look at my to-do list, I figure out if there's anything that I can do like right then that won't take very long, or like anything that's like a 5-minute to do, and I try to get that done in the morning. And I love to like sit in bed, I go make coffee, I sit and drink my coffee, and I like go on my computer, I check my emails, I go through any messages that I have, and then I go on my to-do list and I figure out if there's anything I can do really quick. And that's just really good for me to feel like I started my day. I also try to not go on social media first thing when I wake up, but everyone says that, I know everyone says that. I'm bad about social media at night, but in the mornings I'm actually pretty good because I just like looking at my emails and stuff. Okay, my freaking camera died again, so we're back again. It's so annoying. I know that for me, something I have to do is go get coffee, sit, recap my day, look over everything I need to do, and like I'm just such an organizer and a planner that I like to like plan out my day. And then also in the mornings I'll look at what food I have, going back to food, and I'll like kind of figure out like, okay, here's when I have breaks in my schedule, here's the food I have, so I need to like pack this in my backpack for the day because I won't be home, or I figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner, so I like have that in mind. Because for me, if I have a plan like, oh, I'm gonna do this for dinner, then I'm not as easily persuaded to like go out and get Chipotle or something like that, because I like have a plan of what my day looks like. So that's what I do in the mornings. As far as evenings go, I love like my little like me time at night and like unwinding. I like to somehow reflect on like what I've done. I always look over my to-do list. I always like go through everything. I check my Google Calendar and I plan out my next day. And then at night, I love to sit and have like tea. I don't know why, but like tea is really calming to me. And I always clean my room. Every single night I clean my room. I cannot go to bed with a dirty room. So every single night I clean it and I make sure that everything's in the right place. Everything's like proper, because it's like my weird thing. I can't go to bed if my room's dirty. I like to like decompress at night, and a lot of times like I like to have a few minutes alone at night to like calm down. And even if that means like I come home from school and I shower and I have like a chill little time just for me and then I go hang out with my friends, like that's totally fine. But I need some time in the evenings like just for myself, and I found that that's like really important for me. That's pretty much all that I have for how to stay mentally healthy, mentally and physically, or whatever kind of health you're looking for. These are things that work for me and ways that I've found to deal with college and the stresses of college and the stresses of about to leave college, which is crazy. But this is all just from my personal experience. I really think that finding routines and schedules that work for you is the key to happiness, and that's just how I am because of my OCD nature. But anyway, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.